nonsense is that? What rubbish is that? They think they can drown me, man. They can't do it. They cannot do it. They are not learning enough to tell you. They are not learning enough to tell you. They are mad.
First of all, we must situate these issues in context. Nigeria is a very complex country, and we all know it, even if we try to overlook a few things at times. The question of Nnamdi Kanu is a very thorny one, and I think it's an issue capable of destroying this country if we do not do the right thing. We may question Nnamdi Kanu's methods, but we cannot deny that the Igbos have been marginalized in this country. We cannot deny that some of the cries of the Igbos are very legitimate. For example, when I first spoke, I mentioned that since 1999, they haven't produced a president. And even before then, since the Civil War, they have not. It's been how many years now? Now, if the UN working group resolves that it is in the interest of Nigeria to release Nnamdi Kanu, yes, Nigeria might say it's an independent country, it is a country governed by its own internal laws, and an international organization cannot dictate to it very well. But a UN body is an eminent working group. So whatever their recommendations are, if we want a peaceful country, if we want to resolve the troubles of Nigeria, I think it is right for Nigeria to look at those recommendations and see what is possible. We can meet ourselves in the middle. Yes, there's already an ongoing legal process, the trial of Nnamdi Kanu. But we have also seen that many scholars and the tenets of international law has also shown that his rendition was illegal. So all this put side by side, I believe we can find a common ground. I also understand why the federal government may hesitate or may not want to release him. But then, it is left for the federal government to say so. This country is bitterly divided. That is why a UN working group will make a demand of the federal government. And before the federal government answers, a northern group answers. The demands were not made of the northern group. They were made of the federal government. Come to think of it, before Nnamdi Kanu left Nigeria at all, there was this violence. When he left Nigeria, before he was captured in Kenya, there was this violence. Since he returned to Nigeria, still in captivity, the violence has continued. In fact, what's happening in the East now, it's unthinkable a few years ago. Now this is where we are. If the release of Kanu will help, if it will end the violence, I think Nigeria should explore that option. Of course, no one is compelling Nigeria to obey the UN because we are a sovereign nation. But if we want peace, if that will help, and in a larger context, if we use that method and it works in the East, it might show us a way to end banditry and insurgency in the North. This idea of kill him, has not really led us anywhere. Let me give you an example. You remember the first leader of Boko Haram? Evidence since has shown that he was captured alive. If he was not killed, maybe the hydra-headed monster that is Boko Haram today might not have developed to this level. And from then, how things can go beyond control. Nigeria now faces an existential problem, not only from Boko Haram. Banditry has entered the lexicon. And Al Qaeda in West Africa and ISWAP have also entered the fray, all because we didn't deal rightly with the question of Boko Haram at the beginning.
Thank you, sir.